Hi everybody, this is Sherry with UpOrDownThereBeautiful.blogspot.com. I wanted to do a card with you today. I've cut out all the layers. This is going to be a 6x6 card. I've been getting a little freaky with trying different size cards, and I am truly blessed. I have a friend who used to work for one of the greeting card companies, and so he gave me a whole bunch of different size envelopes. So I pretty much have an envelope for just about any size card you could think of. So I figured, hey, why stick with the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 and try something new. So I took a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock and cut it in half and scored it at 6 1/2 inches and made myself a 6x6 card base. Now, what I did for the next piece, and I went ahead and did this ahead of time, I'm going to move this up so you can see these little doilies. I got a band-aid, ignore my band-aid. I don't know if that helps you see them or not. I love these doilies, and they're from, they're a Stampin' Up! Doily triple layer punch. I love this one. I'm not a big fan of the other one, but I love this one. And what I did was I took my X-Acto knife and I cut across the center, this little half circle here. And I slid my doily punches in there. And what I did was I just put a piece of, or just a little bit of adhesive on the top, and then, you know, pushed it up against here so that it would stay. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to start by inking. Guys, I keep tape on this. I know it looks screwy, but this way I don't, I keep them in a container, and I don't want the lids to come off. But what we're going to do is we're going to start by inking around all of our pieces, and to give it a little bit of definition, and to, I think because I like these, you know, these papers look so old-fashioned, I wanted to make it look a little more antique. And what I'm using is my Colorblock chestnut ink to go around the edges here. And my daughter was so amazed. She's like, "Mom, you matched them." And I did, you know, she's like, "How did you do that? You can never match them without asking." And I was like, well, I had to confess that the pack all coordinated. So all I had to do was pick out 2 pieces of paper that I liked. Felt kind of bad here. She thought I did something big here, you know. But hey, they still match, so I still kind of get credit for it, I think. You know, I think that's how it should work, you know. If you still match, you still get credit for it. So that's our base layer. And this is, the paper is from the Rosewood paper pack from the Colorblock paper at Walmart. Now, this paper is a little thinner than some of the other Colorblock paper I've used. So I'm not, that part's kind of disappointing to me, because you can tell I'm having a little trouble inking on the edges because it keeps, you know, kind of folding up on me. But I still love the papers. They're so pretty. And I guess I'll just move my hand along and, you know, make it, do it that way instead of the way I'm used to doing it. And so we're almost done with this part. Now, I had ordered a set of stamps from K. Andrew Designs. Oh, I want her stamps so bad, it's just not even funny. And I'm getting the sympathetic sayings and the Christian scripture verses that she has. And I really wish that I had them for this card, but seeing as how I don't, we're improvising, and we're going to use My Creative Time turn that frown upside down set. So when we get it all put together, that's what we'll have for our saying. Alright, let's put the adhesive down here. You can see the back of it now, where I slid the little things through. And I also went ahead and put a piece of, let me move all this out of my way. I put a piece of tape underneath just to be double sure that it does not, you know, that the little doilies don't move. I need to make sure I got this good and taped. Woo, that wasn't good. On this corner, because I don't want it to rip, because I had to cut it all the way through at that point. Okay, let's get our base over here again. I liked to go this way. Now normally, like I said, I go down in 1/4 inch increments, but since this background paper was so pretty, and I'm making a larger card now than what I'm used to, you know, I figure I can go down in 1/2 inch increments and it will still look pretty. And I think it still looks nice. There's a little adhesive sticking out there. Okay. Now, instead of the base card showing, I went and made this bottom piece a 6x6, so you really do not see the base at all, because I know this sounds crazy. I love the paper so much. My daughter says it looks like old wallpaper, but I love anything old-fashioned, and so I used it so you don't see any of the background. And let me make sure I got this open in the right way. Here we go. Oh, there's my phone. Nobody ever calls me until I try to do a video. Make sure my head doesn't get in the way, guys. I'm trying, but I'm trying to get this even too. I think I got it. Okay, so we've inked around all the edges and lined it up the best we could, which I can still see where it's crooked, but I'm not going to let that bother me. It will bother me, but I'm not going to let it bother me. Okay, I chose Smile Everything Will Be Fine from My Creative Time stamps, and I'm going to go ahead and use the chestnut ink that we inked around the edge with, because I kind of want it to, I don't want anything to just pop out. I kind of want it all to be very subtle. And Emma's stamps are good, so I know I won't have any trouble. They're manufactured by Peachy King Stamps. Let me get this card straight so I can kind of get my sentiment straight. There we go. Oh, I like it. Okay. I was a little leery because it wasn't what I wanted it to say. It wasn't, the sentiment wasn't what I was hoping for. But it's still really good. It turned out nice. Alright, guys. I hope you like the card today. I hope you don't think I've gone crazy with trying to do all kinds of freaky card sizes, because I always wondered how people did these cards and how they were going to mail them off, because how in the world were you going to find a envelope for a 6x6 or however big people made their cards? But like I said, I'm truly blessed. I have enough envelopes to last me for years, so I'm in good shape. I hope you like this. Have a great day. Thanks for visiting me, and happy crafting. Bye.